show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rock.
Well, you join us now on Sunday, and here we are backstage at the Alan Turing stage near Canal Street, where Your Manchester is staging its wonderful extravaganza and tribute to the world of soap opera. And I'm going to be able to show you an exclusive look behind the scenes, and we're going to meet everyone involved. So here we are amongst the dressing rooms, the glamour, and the plastic portaloos. Hello, my dear. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
Oh, very good.
We're looking good in our colours, aren't we?
We're coordinated, aren't we?
Very coordinated.
How's Pride been for you?
It's been non-stop and it's been busy and it's been fabulous.
Has it?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
And you've met lots of nice people?
It's all about community this year, which
Yes.
is lovely. And it's a lovely environment to be around. It's not as spectacular in the sort of obvious way that a Pride is this year, because it's all about the community. It just feels lovely and nice.
But we're very spectacular on Your Manchester.
Well, we are, it's true. We're always here, aren't we?
Yes. And what are you giving us this afternoon?
I'm giving you 3 hours of non-stop manicness.
Whether people want it or not.
Well, exactly. That's the way I've done my career.
Well, indeed it is. Yes. Good. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Are you, or are you nervous?
I am very, very nervous. This is a big responsibility that we've been given from Manchester Pride to put on a show and take over one of their stages for 3.5 hours. But I have roped in the best people to help me out with this. We've got the one and only Annie Wallace, we've got Harriet Thorpe, we've got Sue Devane, we've got Dolly Rose Campbell, we've got Mr. Tony Cooper as well, who knows how to run a stage like this because he's done it for about 15,000 times. It's all fantastic and all amazing.
And we have a bit of a soapy or continuing drama theme, don't we? And we're finishing with something rather special.
Well, this I couldn't believe we managed to get. I could not believe when I reached out that we would actually get a video message from Bill Roach, the legend of Corrie, and I suppose you could say the legend of soaps or continuing dramas in general. Yeah,
absolutely. And he's doing a bit of a tribute to Tony Warren, who created Coronation Street, and it really seems rather appropriate, doesn't it?
Well, it does, because all these soap stars that we've roped in for this today, I think they kind of owe their livelihood, their wealth, all down to Tony Warren.
I certainly do. Right. Thank you very much. We must let you go and get changed and made up.
Yes, thank you. I need more makeup.
Yeah, let's see, make some noise for Ollie Jam Sax, everybody! Isn't that fantastic? As we've culminated some of the campest soap icons together, mixed them in with some of the campest acts you're likely to see within our vicinity here. And backstage, you're going to be doing something special, aren't you?
Yes, I'm going to be followed round by Ollie and my own film crew. Then they get where Vaseline won't.
Play VT1, here we go!
The show starts in
Off you go. Oh,
Thank you.
For that. I'll see you in a bit.
Thank you.
Let's welcome to the stage from Hollyoaks. Play that track, play that track. The one and only Miss Annie Wallace. Grab an eye, Harlow. From Coronation Street, please be a hand together. Dolly Rose Campbell and Sue Devane. And from Walford, he is just here today. Hurricane Lane, it's the one and only Miss Harriet Thorpe! Yay! Oh, look everybody, make some noise, go on, you can do it, there we go.
So you join us backstage at this wonderful extravaganza, and here is Dolly Rose Campbell,
Hey.
TV icon. So you were running around yesterday at the parade.
Yes, I did 6 miles of running during the parade. Yeah, my watch told me it was 6 miles.
See,
yeah.
when I saw you last time, I thought you were half a foot taller.
Why?
That's what it is. You're wearing yourself down, love.
Yeah, that's it. All the feet is coming off the feet. Yeah.
It is. So, Pride, you're always taking part every year. You obviously enjoy it. What is it that it means to you?
For me, Pride, it's a time for everyone to come together, just celebrate love, celebrate being together and that togetherness, the unity of all together, and standing against people that might have criticisms of that.
And what you're doing on stage, you know?
No, I have no idea. Belinda just invited me down here and I thought that sounds fun, so I came.
Excellent. Well, we'll find out later, won't we?
Yeah,
We'll
find out when I get on stage.
We'll catch up with you after you've done it. I think you're doing 3 songs.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah.
And the dance routine.
Of course,
Yeah,
and then
okay.
being fired
And
from the
then
cannon.
stripping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now I've managed to sneak into the dressing rooms where we meet Hollyoaks legends.
Am I?
Yes, of course you are.
Okay.
Annie Wallace, how are you?
I'm grand, thank you very much. Yes, I'm here for Sunday afternoon in the park at Pride. It's my favourite time actually on the Sundays. For some reason, I think it's my age.
What do you mean your age? You're now but a young lass.
Skin cream's very good. I don't know. Saturday's just a bit busy for me now. I just get a little bit. So I had a quiet day yesterday, and today I'm out and about, and I'll be around the village later on, and having my annual Pride infusion.
Very good. And you're on stage with us this afternoon. Do you know what I've seen that you're doing 3 numbers, dance routine, and the Gay Gordons?
Well, the Gay Gardens, I can probably just about remember the rest of it. You can forget it.
Oh, we were.
Unless you want me to do the Macarena or Saturday night, you know that. No.
We'll take that.
No, I'm not doing that.
You've heard it here first. That's what Annie's going to be doing.
I'm into Queen, Freddie Mercury.
We're having Queen later.
Wonderful.
Are you still running that school? And
No, she got fired this year.
no,
She got fired. She was had up in front of the board, and Sally's no longer the headmistress. That's not to last. She'll get her job back, I'm sure.
Thought we might get a bit of an exclusive there for you.
I think it's just the natural course of events in Hollyoaks. People get fired from jobs and then they eventually go back. I think Tony Hutchinson has been the landlord of the Dog in the Pond about 5 times. And he always ends up coming back 2 years later. And I think it's Sally's destiny to always be headmistress, which is fine. She likes a bit of the child education and bringing them up in the right manner. Positive-minded and open to everything. That's the way.
Thank you very
I don't know where I was going with that at all.
No, neither did I, but I liked it. Well, you can't turn a corner without bumping into a star, can you?
Hello.
Hello, love. Our very own Ashtone.
It is indeed. It is indeed.
How are you?
I'm very, very well. Having a fantastic Pride. Are you having a good Pride?
Well, do you know, this is only the second Pride I've been to. I opened the last one I went to.
Okay.
I've just gone on stage, opened this one. That's it. I don't do other than that.
Opening and closing. What more could you want at Pride? Yes, no. Yes, I am part of the Your Manchester family, of course. You'll see me on the show doing the reviews for theatre.
Yes.
And also when I can, in my busy schedule, popping into the studio itself.
Yes.
I am super duper excited to be asked by Miss Scandal. I was honoured to be asked to come and sing a couple of songs at the Sackville Garden stage today, yeah.
And what are you giving us?
Well, I'm giving you my all, as I always do. No, I'm going to be doing some party stuff. Miss Scandal asked if I could do some upbeat party stuff. So we've got a bit of Robbie, we've got a bit of Sylvester, we've also got a bit of Whitney, and we've got a bit of Kylie. Padam.
Oh.
I know, I thought, well, for the kids. So no, I'm a little bit nervous because it's all, Manchester's my adopted home city for over 20 odd years.
Yeah.
But when it's in front of people that you know,
yes,
you're always a little bit like, oh, as every performer will probably tell you, you can normally go in and literally perform in front of hundreds and thousands of people. But when there's somebody you know, you always zoom in on them and go, oh yeah, like that. But no, looking forward to it, just want to get out there and do it.
Oh,
Susie,
hello,
baby.
darling.
Hello, love.
You're very kind.
Good.
I'm loving your jacket. I'm loving your pink mic.
Thank you. I'm
Yes.
loving your outfit and I'm loving
Thank
your
you very much.
glasses.
Thank you very much.
Very
Yes.
intelligent looking.
I know, it's a cover. It's all a cover,
nice
you know.
to see you out of that Lincoln Bistro and Chariot Square Hotel, isn't it?
I know, isn't it just? Yeah, it's nice to be out.
Yes,
nice
I'm
to be out
sure.
celebrating. Yeah.
So, have you had a lovely day?
I've had an absolutely scrumptious day so far, and you know, it doesn't put us off, even though it's not sunshining.
No.
There's still sunshine in the heart, I always say.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And it's a great crowd. It's a brilliant vibe. And also, I just love working with Belinda. She just says to me, right, can you do this? Can you do that? And I go, yes, Belinda, I can.
I think we're all on that
We're all
list.
like that. We're on the
We
list,
just
aren't we?
turn
We just,
up. There we are.
we just turn
No
up and
money,
we do,
we
don't
just
we?
do it. Yeah, then afterwards you find out you've been fleeced, but it hits you too late. You're going to be giving us a song or two.
I'm going to be singing a couple of numbers, yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to be doing a little French number and also a
I
little bit
know
of a
what that's gonna
50s
be,
number.
yes.
I know, it's my party piece.
It is,
They all
but
asked
it's
me to do it.
wonderful.
They all asked me to do it.
No grace
so,
fields.
Yeah.
Now you're doing another show, aren't you, at home?
I'm doing another show at home, and it's on the 9th of September.
It's a sellout.
It's a sellout. It is a sellout.
It is,
yeah.
it's a sellout.
It's called Didn't You Used to Be Somebody?
Yeah.
And it's for Recovery Week.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
really excited about that.
And is that going to be a one-off?
It's going to be, well, who knows? I'm just going to do it with the hope that something will happen with it, but we'll see. Yeah.
Because of the trauma that I had been put through, because my darling friend Gokwan,
Gok who? Gokwan?
yes,
The Gokwan?
yes, insisted I bought a pie maker. He went on my Amazon account.
It's true.
And
It's actually true.
Gokwan,
I'm
everybody!
not lying. She's not lying. She's known to lie. She's an actress.
Eh?
But
this is the man I've had to have therapy for because he made me get a pie maker and I've not stopped eating pies.
anybody out there got a pie maker? Literally no one.
So, Gok, what started you on the journey with the... I can't believe I'm doing this show and advertising a pig in pie maker, everybody.
Hashtag quality.
What started you on the pie maker journey, Gokwan?
Well, just a need for pastry, a need for deep filling, and loneliness, basically.
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much.
Did it not feel the emptiness, darling?
Sorry?
Did it feel the emptiness?
Okay, you need to stop now, Harriet. I agreed to come on stage to talk about a pie maker. A pay maker.
Paymaker.
A pacemaker.
Pacemaker.
Anything.
A pastry maker.
Yes. Well, that's look, you can take that one with you.
I've got 12, thank you.
I think
In my hotel room.
Next time you DJ, you should substitute your turntables for a pie maker.
Do you know what? I might even do that.
You can make pie while
I might- If I released a Gokwan pie maker, would you buy it? Yes! Okay, you watch this. What do you mean, no? Like, the tallest person in the crowd is shaking his head so I can see you.
It's amazing who you bump into backstage, isn't it? We have Dame Harriet Thorpe, David Ames, currently in Hollyoaks.
I am indeed, yes.
And the legend.
If Harriet's a
Got
Dame,
one.
I want to be a Duchess. I'm just saying.
That can be arranged.
I've got to go a Duchess or a lady or something.
Lady
I've
one.
got a lady one. Lady
Lady
one.
one.
Lady,
The Dowager Duchess got one.
I like.
Oh,
you're welcome.
Dowager.
You're welcome. How are you? You well?
Well, thank you.
How's your pride?
It's going all right so far, apart from I'm only seeing the toilets.
That's why she's the Dame.
That's why
Indeed
she's
she
the
is.
Dame.
Are you enjoying yourself?
I'm having the best time. It's absolutely fantastic.
This is the best time.
Yeah.
Good lord. Right, okay.
By the Portaloos, right here is the
Doesn't
best.
get more glamorous than this.
We have our own Portaloos actually around the back there. Have you found
I
those? I found the VIP Portaloos.
You did?
Yes.
Yeah. They've got seats.
Yes, indeed they have. So you've been at Bolton as well, haven't you?
I was in Bolton yesterday at the food festival, doing some cooking demos and then DJing, and then I shot over here last night to close this stage, which was phenomenal. It was so busy, so crowded, and it was like, I love Manchester Pride anyway, it's just so full of love, but there was something really special about last night. The Asian takeover obviously means a massive amount to me and all the community, but there was something really gorgeous about last night. I think because of the rain coming down all day, people stayed out for it, and then the payoff was huge last night. It was wonderful.
Well, I got to say, when we arrived here, they were all the backstage crew were all talking about you.
Oh, that's very kind.
And saying how fantastic it was in a nice way. Yes, we'll just point that out.
Amazing. I was out at the front for the first half. I mean, it was a bit muddy. It was a bit like soup. I was like wading through, like trying
We
to see.
don't let David side of stage.
No, exactly. I had to like climb the fence to get backstage to come and see him. But no, when I came round, it was. The vibe was so brilliant, and it was so especially considering the very crappy weather that happened yesterday. Like
in the afternoon it was like biblical hailstones.
Right, Harriet, you've got to go on stage.
I've got to go on stage.
Yeah, Harriet's on stage. And
That's like real behind the scenes, isn't it? When somebody's got to exit and go on stage. That was really exciting. I like that.
Did you? That was that was really the highlight.
Obviously.
Can I be the Dame now?
Yes, you be Dave.
I mean, I'm kind of David Ames.
Damon Ames.
I'm basically a Dame.
Yeah, you can be
I think I am. You're the Duchess. I'm going to change your name on my phone to the Duchess.
You just got your hand on my bum when you said Duchess. What does that mean? What does that mean?
It means you're engaged. As you can see, it is madness back here this afternoon.
Is this the easiest interview you've ever done? Be honest now.
Yes. Matt, you have the microphone, and I'm going to have a lie down.
Oh, there we go. Have a wonderful Pride, won't you?
I will.
Thank you so much for covering it as well. I always think it's massively important to talk about the journalism around events like this because our community needs this. We need visibility.
Yes,
so thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Lovely to see you both.
Thank you. And you too.
Well, I managed to sneak back behind the stage itself. This is where all the technical bit is going on because there's music and there's oh my goodness me.
Mark.
Hello.
Nice to see you here.
How are you, Ollie?
Well, do you know what? I'm breathing. It's a start.
Ollie has been masterminding the back behind the scenes stuff, haven't you?
Behind the scenes with you, of course.
Yes, absolutely.
Grabbing everyone that you are watching right
You've
now.
taken off your leotard. I noticed that one of the drag performers was actually you before.
Oh, yeah, well, yes. It's my Sir George returned to the stage via virtual reality.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
What nobody wanted. So let's see who else we can find. Come on.
Are we doing a tour?
Why don't we do?
We're going to do a tour. Let's start a tour. As you can see, we've got the stage door coming down here.
This is actually where they go up and down off the stage here. This is where Belinda's This is where Belinda's standard stair lift is that she has to have.
Oh, well, she needs it, doesn't she, for what she carries?
And she can only now have in a rider, she can only now have liquid food.
I'll tell you what, wearing white shoes on this was not the right idea.
That's not very good.
Not the right idea at all.
There's the stage. Mother Belinda's on stage at the moment.
With Tony Cooper.
Cooper.
No chance of getting him off stage. Well, I mean, I have been called to get him off stage.
I think we could have an hour's nap.
Yes. Should we have an hour's nap?
Yes.
Just right here on the...
Yes. Let's go to bed, Ollie. Here we are now in the Backstage Village.
The Backstage Village? Is that what you're calling it?
It's like the Olympic Village, isn't it, for the athletes? We have luxury toilets here. Very nice.
It says ready on there.
Yes.
Which means that I can use them if I need to.
Yes.
And you can too.
I
see that smile. We don't need to go there.
I've got special VIP toilets around the back.
I see that smile. We don't need to go there now. Right, let's carry on.
Then we've got dressing rooms. I think we'll come over here. We've got the refreshment stage here.
As well as some seats so that you can kick back and relax on.
Yeah.
Have a breather, have a break, because
soothe your head.
who knows? Thank you, because who knows what
and
stress that happens here.
And if you want to, you can have a banana.
Oh well, thank you, Mark. You know what? I don't
know whether you want to eat it or what, but anyway. Have you found the luxury toilets yet?
The luxury ones? No.
They're round the back here.
Oh.
Yes. Hello, all right. Yes, I have my own toilet round the back of it. I know. Right, come on then.
Finish my banana.
Yes, all right. Well, come on then. Let's have a look. See, round here is my own toilet cabin.
I'm not even allowed to use it. It's only VIP access only.
It is, yeah. You stay there, and the camera crew must stay there, and it's only the stars that are actually allowed round here. Not even Frankie. Our Frankie is allowed round here, and they're absolutely lovely. And they are made of marble, and there's flowers, there's a waterfall, and everything. See you later. Now everybody is talking about this gentleman because he's managed to stick to time on the stage, and that is Tony Cooper. How are you?
I'm really well. I'm as shocked as everyone else. Normally I get a 5 minute or 10 minute and it works into 25. 10 seconds over tonight. How amazing.
A record, an absolute record.
Absolutely.
So how are you enjoying Pride this year?
Oh, as always, it's amazing. I mean, I've had 4 or 5 years off from Pride, but it's this year there seems to be something a bit more special about it. So I'm glad I've had that little break away.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's something special about it this year.
And lots of plans for the year ahead. I know you're involved in lots of different things.
I'm sort of planning sort of little bits and pieces, but to be honest, I sort of semi-retired from all the events and my activism and everything else, because I've just been doing it for so long, and I think people get tired of one face. So I took a bit of time out, but yeah, I think next year we'll get back into the driving seat and have a bit of fun.
So we just had a fantastic performance from a new production which is at the Hope Mill Theatre, opens on the 1st of September, runs for the whole month, and it's the only show that I've actually been to the real life location of in Fall River in Massachusetts. And I stayed in Lizzy Borden's house. Yes. So, did you? So, well, it's just creepy. So here we have the cast of Lizzy. So, who's going to tell us a bit about it?
Oh, go on. So Lizzy Borden was accused of killing her mother, stepmother and father with an axe. And it's all about, well, our version, the musical, is a lot about sisterhood. It's a lot about abuse and then finding your power. And Lizzy's a bit of a badass, and so's the other girls. And it's just amazing through amazing powerhouse vocals, great script, great lyrics, amazing dancing. It's just got all of it. It's got everything.
That is quite a pitch, isn't it? Now, already some of the performances are sold out. How much are you looking forward to getting this show open?
I'm so excited to share this story with everyone. It's just, as Emma was saying, it covers so much that so many audiences today will still be able to relate with as to why we're telling this story now, about reclaiming narrative, sisterhood, as you've said, and to share what we've all created in the Home Mill together with audiences, to share what we've got as a little secret so far. Like, the voices are insane. Like, these gals are insane.
Well, we've just heard a bit of it, and I can say it's definitely true. Now, all the shows at Hope Mill are absolutely fantastic, but it really suits this venue, doesn't it?
Yeah, so we both played the Hope Mill before, and both the shows we've done there have been very immersive, very creative. The audiences very much feel like they're a part of the story, a part of the experience, and that's really important for us. So Lizzy really suits this space because it's very enclosed, and with the set we're sort of half in the house, half in the barn, and the scenes are changing all the time, and the audiences are really going to feel like they're in the space with us where the murders happen. So it's really exciting.
Fantastic. So you know the show inside out. Is it suitable for all audiences?
For all, I would say PG.
Yeah.
I'd give it PG. What did it say on the website, girls, the other day? 13 and up. 13 and up. Yeah, 13 and up. Yeah, there's a couple of swear words in there. And so I'd say heavy parental guidance. But yeah, there's a couple of swear words in there. The topics are covered throughout, I think, are a little bit on the more mature side. Yeah. But anything from 13 up, great, come along, 99, come there is along. Something for everyone.
Yeah.
The musical score is so it's got rock, it's got punk, but then you've also got these really beautiful, soft, lyrical, gentle numbers that everyone's just going to enjoy it.
Fantastic. Well, it's already taking Manchester by storm. It's not even opened yet. So make sure you get up to Hope Mill. Opens on the 1st of September, runs for the month. It is this month. Don't miss. And here we are with the wonderful singer. He's just come off stage.
Yep.
Callum Carter.
Well, I've got to say, it was a really amazing experience. When I got up there, just before I was still feeling really nervous, but then I got on there, everyone was cheering, and I just thought, nerves left immediately, and let's give him the best show I can possibly do. Show must go on.
Absolutely. So on a scale of 1 to 100, where are we?
I'd say over 100, in my opinion. It was just amazing. That's all I could describe it as, really.
So singing, how often do you do it?
Well, I've been singing all my life, and first musical I ever did was Lion King musical, where I played Timon, and then it's just sort of kicked up from there down a vocal path into college now as well.
And joining me now is Mr. Darren Brown. Welcome to our show. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I've just started painting. I haven't painted for 2 years. I just started again today, so I'm in a really good mood. It's lovely, good.
We need to focus on your show. It's unbelievable. What is it all about, and where does the idea kind of begin and translate onto the stage for you?
Well, it is a big magic show, a big family magic show. I am not in it, but I'm writing and directing it, along with the two guys that write and direct my shows with me. So it's the same group of us. And over the last 20 years or so, I guess we've tried to think about something different that could be done with mind reading, and now we're doing the same with magic. And one of the big differences is it's not a bunch of magicians doing their act, which is what it's always been really for 200 years. We cast like actors and musicians.
Not being in it, are you missing not being in that particular show?
No, not for a second. I am loving it. It's nerve-wracking watching other people come out and do a show, because I'm surprised how nervy that is. I don't particularly get nervous doing my own shows, like even on the first night, but it is terrifying. I think because you can see it going, like if something goes wrong, which it was doing a lot at the start, you can see whoever it is on stage really kind of suffering and not knowing how to get out of it, and that's horrible. That's a horrible thing.
You're watching them develop, I suppose, as well. But I mean, where did it develop from you? How did you get into this mentalist? It's a great word, and magic. And is mentalism a real thing, or is it in fact just an illusion?
Well, I got into it seeing a hypnotist when I was at university. In my first year, I studied law in Bristol, and I wasn't that interested in it. But in my first year, I saw a hypnotist perform, and I just decided that was what I was going to do. So I got books on it, and I practiced in it, and I had loads of students that were up for being hypnotized. So I kind of started doing that. By the end of my first year, I was putting on shows.
I mean, I suppose most of us came to you when you were doing television. And then to see you do a live show, you suddenly realise that there's not so much stunt magicry as there should be within the illusions of television.
Yeah, I think it's just got a better place on stage. When you watch a TV show, magic on TV, you never really know what you're seeing. You don't know what happened before or afterwards, or literally what's happening outside the edges of this frame of the TV screen. So that's why the TV shows that I've done over the years have just moved into something completely different, really. But on stage, I think it's a great. I mean, it's the same with this show. Unbelievable. You could be involved yourself, or the person next to you could be, and you're seeing every part of the process.
For now, Darren, thank you so much for your time.
Lovely to meet you. Thank you so much for having me on. Lots of love.
Thank you.
Now, where is Belinda? Could she be in this producer's office? Let's see. Obviously not. Here she is now. Hello, love. And this is your life.
Thought it was a TARDIS, but I'm still here.
That's the executive producer's office. And here we are from Bar Pop, and dancing and singing with the Bar Pop team. It's Viva La Diva. Hello.
Darling, how are you? Can you believe I've still got my voice and it's Sunday?
I can't.
Absolutely amazing. I can't believe it myself. But isn't this tremendous? The weather is here, there, everywhere, and we're all still having fun. And
Absolutely.
That's what's fantastic about this weekend.
And it somehow has much more sense of community, I think.
It is brilliant. I mean, especially what Belinda's pulled off here, bringing all community acts together and friends. It's absolutely brilliant, and we're proud to be part of it.
Absolutely. So you're doing a few numbers today?
Yeah, we're doing a couple of numbers, and we're basing it around this section of the show is all about trans and our trans brothers and sisters, and we thought we'd bring that to the stage this year because we think it's really important at the moment.
Brilliant. And we can all come and see you at Bar Pop,
Yeah,
of
you come
course.
see us at Bar Pop. I mean, that's what's great. We're the largest drag team in the village. We've got over 20 girls that work for us, which is absolutely amazing. Yeah. I'm so proud of them.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Lovely to see you.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you,
See you.
darling.
Bye.
We've got some amazing stars performing this afternoon. And here is one, Shania Payne. Hello.
Hello, happy Pride.
How are you?
I'm here in body and in spirit. We're floating around somewhere.
So you're on stage very shortly. What are you giving us?
I'm going to give some songs, and they've got lyrics, and I'm going to sing them.
Well, there we are, stunning insight there. And you're travelling all over the country at the moment?
Yeah, I'm everywhere. So I'm performing in LA in a couple of weeks. I'm performing in Gran Canaria, cruise ships, theatres, all sorts of things. Yeah, fabulous.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
What do you like most about performing?
Well, specifically in Manchester, I love just performing to a crowd of people that really, really just eat up cabaret and love supporting the community and just having a big old party.
Fantastic. Lovely to meet you.
And you're gorgeous. See you soon.
Now we meet another star behind... What?
A star, you're very kind to call me
Gladys
a star.
Duffy.
Oh, stop it, dear, she knows the name as well. Now, science says that stars exist millions and millions of years away, and that they have indeed already died, and the same is true for me. Well, I wish. It's a very long weekend, Pride. However, no, I'm here, I'm living, I'm in the land of the living, and I'm so excited to be here. It's my first ever Manchester Pride.
Is it?
It
My
is.
first ever Manchester Pride.
Oh, really? Oh, twinsies! Yeah. You and me will go for a baby sham after this, and we'll have a debrief. Okay. I just spat on you. I hate when people don't notice the fact that I spat on people. See, you're learning.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now you're about to go on stage.
Yes.
And what are you doing?
This piece, great way to start. This piece is called The Drunk Song, and it's a real hard-hitting piece of theatre and poetry. No, it's not. It's basically it's a true-to-life tale about. It's not just drag culture. It's queer culture.
Okay.
A lot of our culture is focused around bars, and we spend a lot of our lives. In order to spend time with one another and celebrate each other, we spend a lot of time drinking, and that's a bit of an issue. So this sort of medley of songs that I'm singing pokes fun at that.
Okay.
Addresses the issues of it. Because most of the things that I'm singing about, we've all done.
Okay.
And I'm really excited to share it. It's on my pied de résistance, which is French for really good song. But no, I'm really excited. I've had a smashing day so far, and I'm really excited to perform again.
Tash York, hello.
Hello, how are you?
Very good, thank you. You enjoying yourself?
I'm loving it here. When can I come and get my passport to Manchester? I want to stay here forever. It's been so great.
So you're about to go on stage.
I am.
Yep. What are you doing?
I'm doing a little Tina Turner number. I don't know if you can tell by the really subtle hair that I've got on. And then I'm also doing a number, a parodied version of The Winner Takes It All, dedicating it to all my favourite divas. So there'll be a few wig changes. Hopefully I won't, let it fly off in the wind, and we'll figure out how it's going.
This is a wig?
What? I mean, no, shh, don't tell anyone secrets.
Yes.
I'm a natural woman, obviously.
So if we can't tell, you are from Australia.
Yes.
Are you from Melbourne?
I am from Melbourne.
There we are.
Yeah.
And I mean, you perform all over the world, don't you?
I do, yeah. Mostly doing cabaret and fringe festivals, but drag and prides and that sort of thing is like something that I'm really, really keen in getting into more of, because it's way more fun and the people are much nicer, and I don't have to self-produce and be on the road by myself. There's such a family of drag performers, and everywhere in the world it's exactly the same feeling, which is so nice.
Fantastic. So is this the good bit waiting to go on stage, or is it after you come off? What's the...
After you come off, I think when it's a new stage, for me it's always like after, but if it's a stage I've done before, then before is it's better. It just really depends. But I'm just excited more than anything at this stage. I've made it to the end of my first Manchester Pride and I'm still alive, so it's good.
Something's gone terribly wrong.
I know. Maybe Belinda hasn't made me party hard enough. I'm not sure.
Well, of course, she can't keep up with things these days. I mean, she's had to have a stair lift just to get on here.
She had to almost do that to get into the Cockatoo the other night, bless her. We were about to get a team of
she
people.
was on a big platform,
I know,
she?
yeah. She was on a Revita stage up there, just waving to the masses. So,
I know. The last time I thought she'd be out there being a crematorium, but it wasn't.
See, the love's all the same everywhere, isn't it? It's fabulous.
Well, we're looking forward to your performance. Have a great one.
Thank you so much. Thanks for chatting.
It's building to a frenzy here now. We're almost going to do the soap opera section, where we've got stars of soap operas, and we're finishing with a very special message from Bill Roach, who will be playing tribute to the great Tony Warren. Well, we're now reaching the end of what's been an amazing evening here.
It has been, yeah.
Your Manchester producing the biggest show it's ever done.
Well, it's true. We started off, this was just a hobby for me many, many years ago, as you'll back me up on.
Yeah.
It was just a way of getting out there to talk to people, to find out what was going on. I felt it wasn't covered enough by even the local news and things like that. Every story does count. And then we got offered a little show in front of 250 people, and now it's massive.
And the TV show itself gets sometimes over 1 million hits. It's an amazing show. We are the leading show in Manchester.
We are.
Aren't we?
And it's because of people, though. I say this enough times, but if you just think about what your Manchester is, it's giving everybody an opportunity to tell their story.
Absolutely, and everyone has a story.
Everyone has a story. It doesn't have to be a big story. It doesn't have to be anything. Give them a few minutes to tell their story, and you've got somebody's heart captured for a few minutes.
And one of those people was Tony Warren. And Tony wrote down his story. He was influenced by the people and places around him in Salford. He created Coronation Street. And how amazing is it now to come to the climax of our entertainment with Bill Roache, William Roache himself, who appeared in that first episode, 9th of December 1960 at 7 o'clock. And tonight he has come on exclusively to close our show and to pay tribute to Tony Warren.
I never thought it would happen where I'd be able to get the plethora of guys that we've had hosting, singing, presenting, and then layer it up with the legend, arguably the biggest legend of continuing drama, and he did us a VT.
Absolutely. So a tribute to Tony, but I also think today has been a tribute to the Your Manchester team and to you.
Thank you.
Belinda Scandal.
We're bringing back everybody now. There we go. Look at this, eh? Hope you've all had a fabulous afternoon this evening. Do you like that? Yeah. Thank you. I like that. I like what I did there. There we are. Where's our Annie? Come on. Here we are. And our Tony. We're all here, everybody. You've been fantastic. We've got something very special coming up for you in just a few moments' time. Obviously, she's been drinking tea. No, she's not good on tea.
I think that continuing drama, #soaps, are important to everybody because there's something for everyone. And we're not alone. And since the beginning of time, we've needed to reflect our society, whether it's a cave painting, Greek tragedy, or continuing drama. Everyone has a voice, and that's why it's important.
Big round of applause for your cast here today, please. Thank you very much. But there is one gentleman who, without him, we would have no continuing drama or soap. It started back in 1960, everybody. Their entire bank balances are all down to this one gentleman, because without him, we'd have no Barlows. And indeed, without the Barlows, we wouldn't have had Coronation Street. Let's have a word from the one, the only, Mr. Bill Roache. Play that BT.
There's a little street tucked away in a place called Weatherfield, and all my life I've lived here. When I was growing up, I couldn't wait to get away. The endless rows of back-to-backs, the cobbles, the chimneys, the pub on the corner. I wouldn't have it any other way. All life is here, love and laughter, joy and pain, and most of all, the wonderful characters. Rogues, angels, heroes, and fools. Hello, William Roache here, and I'm delighted to be with your Manchester team to celebrate television's continuing drama. Something I do know a little bit about. So at 7 o'clock on a snowy evening on Friday, the 9th of December 1960, Coronation Street broadcast its first episode. And in that episode, viewers were introduced to a rich tapestry of northern characters. Florrie Lindley, Ina Sharples, Elsie Tanner and her jailbird son, Dennis, Annie Walker, Albert Tatlock, and, of course, the Barlows. Also, in that first half hour, a window was opened into a wonderful world that had been created by the genius of Tony Warren. And Tony was only 24. I remember when I met him, he was like an excited schoolboy. And it was hard to believe that from such a young mind, such great writing had come. The writing of deep realism and the very clever interweaving of comedy and tragedy. I mean, Tony Warren himself said, only a gay man could write this. In December, we celebrate 63 years. And during those 63 years, there have been many wonderful performances from thousands of talented actors, some of whom are no longer with us. But Tony, he gave us something in which we could shine and entertain you. And it was something that was written and meant to be performed only in a few weeks. Yet, here we are, 63 years on, entertaining millions of people throughout the whole world. So, Thank you, Tony. And to all of you, have a fabulous Pride.
You've been fantastic. Have a fabulous rest of Pride. Take care. And thanks for watching this week's episode of Your Manchester. Let's try.